B-double-E-double-R-U-N, beer run. B-double-E-double-R-U-N, beer run. All we need is a 10 and a 5 or a car and a key and a sober driver. B-double-E-double-R-U-N, beer run.
Guys, it's Wednesday, and I'm not sure if you're gonna see this tonight, which it actually is Wednesday, or tomorrow. The thing you saw at the beginning, that's a good friend of mine, Greg, a few days ago lost his wife, companion, and best friend, Lori, and I'm dedicating this to Lori. And tonight was the memorial service, so that's one of the reasons I'm kind of late. The other reason is I was on a video chat with Jerry, Blue Tender 40, and like usual, he was getting paid to sit on his ass at work. So I ask him what he's doing tonight, and he turns the camera and he points to a big piece of heavy equipment, like over there, and I'm just like, well, where are you? Like, well, I'm just sitting in the cab of this one because it had a cigarette lighter so I could charge my phone. Jerry. Oh, and one more quick thing. I just wanted to show you this. My man Jess, the owner of Forest City Tactical, made me a holster for the G26. I actually wanted him to make a holster for the XDM 3.845, but he doesn't have the blue gun for that, and he just wanted to... That thing is sweet, huh? Carbon fiber, zombie green, and you know, maybe I should send Jess the link. Jess is one cool guy. This is another guy, military, retired military, and he's not very happy with the direction that this country is going, and openly admits that the way things are going right now, probably find his body next to a pile of spent brass. Right there next to you, Jess. So he sent the holster, which he wants me to take a look at. This is not my first Forest City Tactical holster. He has another one that I have for the Walther PPS, and it's kind of in a weird little thing. It's not the one. It's not my primary holster for that gun, but I would never give it up. I would never ever give it up. I call it my pajama gun holster. It's just, it's a really nice holster. But Jess threw in his business card, which is very cool. And because he made the holster for a Glock, he, yeah, I know, Ray. I know, Ray. It's a Glock pin, a lanyard. Right now, Ray is like going, yeah, you could, Glock lovers, you could hang yourself with it. And Jess was really cool, man. He sent me a Glock. Yeah, there it is. Keychain. So, if I remember, I'll put a link to Forest City Tactical. Tell you, you know, the hardest part about reviewing some of these products isn't necessarily the product, because I'll always speak my mind. It's just meeting some of the coolest guys. And Jess from Forest City Tactical, owner, operator, you know, he was going to put an hour of labor into making this holster, as you see it, in pink, just to mess with me. He was going to put it in the mail, and then the following day put this one in the mail, and he just got backlogged on some holsters, and he ended up just telling me about it and didn't actually do it, which is good, because there's nobody in this household that that would even touch pink. So Today we are going to be looking at Keegan Ale's Hello Kitty. Yeah. Oh, forgetting again. Hopefully I'll even watch this so I remember, because I forgot before. My good friend, Don, Trees of Blowing, he started a fun channel, a political channel, and he's going to do some brew reviews, and I forgot to put the link below. Uncletree Bag. Oh, yeah, I'll put the link below. Let's see, Hello Kitty. What would be more appropriate to open up a bottle of Hello Kitty than, say, a big black dick? Why, thank you, Mr. Big Black Dick. Oh, I forgot to... Hang on, I know right now. HempSeedAddict is having an absolute fit. There's nothing on there, okay? Nothing on there. No, holy shit, the answer to the meaning of life is... Just kidding. Nothing in there. Ooh, we almost got a little aroused by Big Black Dick popping the top on this guy. Almost went Paul on us. Ooh, wait! As part of full disclosure, this is not my first alcoholic beverage tonight. It's not my second alcoholic beverage tonight. It's not my third or my fourth either. So, there's a couple of you that have always asked, hey, you know, it'd be really cool if you get shit-faced and then do a review. No, I'm not there, but... Has a subtle hoppiness to it. It is an IPA. That's right, we discussed this yesterday. Oh, and this is one where I get to do, I guess, the alcohol. Ooh, this is probably gonna go well. I mean, I'm just saying. We don't want to taint the results. Oh, it obviously had carbonation, and we got some head out of the deal. Taste? Actually has kind of a like this momentary burst of sweetness. Caramel, maybe? And then it like presses right down into the hops. Unlike yesterday's, the one that was Steve popped the top, added a little something to it, and then put the top back on. This one has a little bit more range going on to it. It's like a real earthy, kind of a caramel grass. I know some people use these things to describe it, and it really sounds like something where you're going. But it works, you know, a lot of times in alcohol. Kind of an earthy grass, caramel initial, like the first couple of seconds that you taking it in your mouth. And that gives away to a kind of a nice a dry, bitter, hoppy kind of hit. unlike the other one, leaning more towards the pine side and less the grapefruit. You know, it's hard to describe because, you know, they both, if you think about it, they both, the last time you were gnawing on a Christmas tree versus having some grapefruit, they both have some similarities, but I like the stuff that leans more towards the piney resin side than the kind of the bitter grapefruit side. And then the finish, it seems like it's gonna be that thing that I really don't care for, that Sierra Nevada stay with you dry, just kind of like four barbed hook kind of a thing, but then it's just like gone. And what's left behind is not quite your full-on kind of bread and biscuit. That's actually the ones that have the finish that I really kind of like, where, you know, it's kind of like the ending of a good movie versus, hey, the hand's coming at you kind of shit. This one's kind of in the middle. The finish is not 100% smooth, but it's got a whole bunch of like carbonation going on in there. And this, oh, I'm lying. I was gonna say this is not a flavor enhancing glass, but it is. The Killian's has the horse head, not Godfather horse head, it's just a laser etched, and it's continuously whatever. Need it explained to you, I'll hook you up with someone. And HempSeedAddict. That's right. Anytime there's ever a problem, the link is always below. You need to go over there. She takes care of all of this shit because I just don't have time for it anymore. And from some of her videos, she obviously has a shit load of extra time. Yeah, what's unique about this? That kind of grassiness. Kind of in, even though the intensity wears off, it's kind of like always there. It's kind of like that. It's that subtle earthiness. Alcohol. Oh, shit. Now I've been drinking Righteous. I know that's gonna be shocking to you. And that's 6.3%. And this is I'm just gonna say a 5.5. I don't know. Really makes me wanna kind of. Nah, I can't cheat. Actually, some of the stuff, it's really hard to even find a review on, so it's like completely up to. I don't know. I'm just gonna, I don't know, 5.5, I guess. I don't know if I'm being thrown off by the Righteous, but E-scale. It's not one of the better IPAs I've had. I do like the fact that it's not stereotypical of all of them. That kind of edgy, earthy grass kind of part of it just kind of sets it apart. Like I said, I'm being honest when I say, you know, it's like normally by the time I'm here, I'm having the first brew of the evening. Instead, like, you know, like literally right now, I think I was in bed for an hour last night by the time I'm actually doing this right now. And it's just because, I don't know, some of this shit actually kind of gets to me. You know, I got a good friend. He's actually one of the guys I've been helping a lot and seeing what he's going through. A daughter in her mid-20s, grandkids, and it's just, you know, when you see a couple and you sort of say, you know, they seem cute together, but like they're always like, you know, at each other. You know, it's like me and Ms. Bomey. You know, it's just like if we're having a bad day, you know, and you know, I take shit out on her, she takes shit out on me. It's you know, if someone were to actually just watch that little interaction, you go, I don't know, these people look like they have issues, but you know, it's the one thing about our relationship and theirs, which I really thought was pretty cool, is none of it ever lasts, and it's the same here. It's like, you know, I can do something stupid, and she's just like, "You're an asshole," and it's like, you know, like 30 minutes later, what would you like for dinner? Like, tacos. And they were the same way, and you just think it's like, you know, a year from now, you know, one of the two of us could be going through the same thing. We never know how much time we get, and that's why a lot of people think I'm a goof off or I don't take shit seriously. Well, in a lot of ways, I don't take shit seriously. You see the goofier side of me, and you see the more serious side because of the politics, because that drives me crazy. Don't even get me even started on that, because there's, by now, they've already declared that the douchebag liberal, Obama-loving, healthcare-sucking, anti-gun douchebag has won, supposedly. I'm sure there's no corruption involved, in New Jersey. So you people, if you actually voted for a bag, a dick bag that supports freedom-stealing loser Obama, Antichrist, devil incarnate himself, along with all of the crap like Obamacare and taking your freedoms and your guns away, if you are actually one of the people, which none of you guys are, no one actually ever seen this, would be partaking in voting for this liberal cockhole. But sorry, I digress. I don't want to even talk politics. Moral of the story, life is short. We don't know how much time we get, and I truly try to have as much fun as possible all the way until the cops come. Oh, speaking of that, we've got some, I'm guessing they're very young. I had my vehicle broken into when all the boys were here, and with $60 jumper cables and a $70 level and a $80 flashlight and a $40 car charger and all of the rest of the shit that's in my truck all the time. The only thing missing was about $4.75 or whatever and change. Well, Ms. Bomey's vehicle was broken into yesterday or the night before, and she wanted to call the cops as a matter of record, and the cop on the phone was like, "Oh, it's so good that you got involved and that you called because, you know, to be able to track when this is going on and the times in the neighborhoods is really going to help to make you know, trying to catch these kids or perpetrators a lot better." And same with hers. Don't even know how they got in. Her vehicle has a security system, and she is anal retentive about locking stuff. I mean, I give her crap all the time. I come home and I'm just like, the handle is locked, the knob is locked. I'm surprised that the security system isn't on, and there isn't a chair wedged under the door. So I don't understand, because it should have gone off. So obviously something must have been left open, because there was no signs of damage to the vehicle. Everything was rifled through. Nothing is missing except for some change. But the cop's like, "Well, send someone over." That was at 4 o'clock. 5 o'clock. Where are these assholes? Oh, they're probably out giving someone not wearing a seatbelt ticket or a speeding ticket. Literally, 2.5 hours, almost 2 hours and 45 minutes later, I'm like, screw this. You know, Samantha was treating for dinner last night. Pretty nice place too, and we had reservations. And it's like, I am not going to miss this. Let's go. So we left. So after almost 3 hours, the cops who so interested never showed up. So life is short. Make sure your vehicle is locked so no one steals $4.50 worth of change. E-scale. I'll give it a 4.5. Yeah. 4.5 on that. And here we are once again. I do not have an escape plan. Or did I? Oh, we got all sorts of good stuff from NYHalfassprepper actually waiting in the wing. But you know what? Just because it's cool and no matter how it tastes, yeah, I'm putting it right there. No matter how it tastes, I'm saving the damn bottle because I have Trek issues. We're going to look at Vulcan Ale. This was from Heffy 67. 5.4%, so I don't need to guess and be wrong on this one. It's got all sorts of funny shit on the side of it. And where do you come from? Mind melding good. A product? It says a product of the USA. Surprise, surprise, everything's getting really blurry. And of course they give some credit to Star Trek. Vulcan, Alberta? How's that a product of the USA? Obviously I'm going to have to do a little bit to grab my reading glasses and actually read the bottle, but we're going to look at that tomorrow. Which there's a good chance you might, see 2 of these as opposed to 1. So let's see, what do I need to remember? A link to Uncletree Bag down below. A link to Forest City Tactical because actually this is kind of a departure from me. This is my first Kydex holster that's outside the waistband. I might have a fulbus. I think the 26 actually came with a fulbus, but whatever. I don't. This is a world apart. Made it for me. Got the full sweat guard on there. Very cool in colors. The carbon fiber Slimer green. Not a flimsy holster. So again, thank you, Jess, and the whole thing. This is a cheers. And a farewell. You'll be missed, to Lori. And even though it's an hour past my bedtime, I'm gonna take an attempt at editing this and doing what happens on most nights when it's past my bedtime. I will hopefully get it edited, produced, and hit the upload button and go to bed, which is why unfortunately I get like a shitload of comments before I even get back to it. And again, more apologies with everything going on. Gone all day, giving one friend a hand, and then get home late. I've got just a shit ton of stuff to catch up on. Paul, I don't know, you probably got about 12 brew reviews up that I still need to get to, and I'm apologize for that. So, if you like Trees A-Blowin' and you want to see the darker side, I guess this was like, for him this would be darker. This one would be really dark for him, but I don't want to go there. sometime I need to do a review on those too on the e-boating channel. I'm sure when they created the magnets, I'm sure they envisioned firearms instead of penises hanging from them. But okay, enough chit chat. Cheers, everyone, and we will see you tomorrow, or we'll see you today twice, depending on how motivated I am.